Hi Flosstube, Cynthia Gar here. It is Flosstube number 32 and today is December 9th, 2023, and it's a week after I wanted to do a Flosstube, but this is pretty much my first week out and about, so I was pretty busy catching up on things, and we'll go into a little bit about that later on, but I am much better, and thank you for your kind words and thoughts, and we'll talk about that a little later. So I have WIPs to show. I have Annabella's mystery box to show, and I'm going to take my glasses off because these are the ones that glare. The other ones that do not glare are in my car. So I'm going to take my glasses off so I look a little different. I used to wear contacts, but then with my work schedule, I started at 4 in the morning, and my eyes were always dry and always tired. So I stopped with the contacts many years ago, and then started wearing glasses. And I'm just not going to go back to contacts. So I want to welcome everyone. If you are a current viewer and a subscriber, welcome back. And to new subscribers, I'd like to welcome you to my channel, The Intuitive Stitcher, and I hope that you like what you see. Always comment below. I ask for comments, things you like, things you might not like, and I always try to make changes if I need to. So I appreciate that you're here, and I hope that you like and subscribe if you have not to my Flosstube. I did add a Facebook page, The Intuitive Stitcher, but I don't think that I went through all the steps. So I don't even know if it's available, but I will make an announcement when it is. The giveaway winners, I'm going to have your paper patterns out in the mail on Monday. And it was from Cross Stitching for Fun. Marina is her name. She is the designer, and she said to me, I purchased the 4. And I asked her if I could give the 2 that I'm not doing as a giveaway, and she said yes, as long as the giveaway winners do not reproduce or share what they receive. So I'll do the giveaways now and get that out of the way. The winner of the ornament is Pat Hansen, and the ornament is here. So Pat Hansen is the winner of the ornament, and this is again by Cross Stitching for Fun. She has a nice Facebook page and really pretty designs. I've ordered from her before. She is from the Ukraine. And the other winner is the winner of the snowflakes, which is right here. Again, Cross Stitching for Fun. Her name is Marina, M-A-R-Y-N-A. And the winner of snowflakes is Ethel Whedon. Ethel Whedon. So I will get these out in the mail to you. You can send me an email letting me know that you did hear your name being called. My email is always in my description box, and it feels different without glasses. I want to be looking right at the camera and not off to the side, so I'll try my best. But yes, so Ethel and Pat, email me and I will get these out to the mail to you on Monday. So moving on, we'll talk about Thanksgiving. My trip was canceled because I was sick. So I did do a lot of stitching while I was at home. And I'm going to get started with my WIPs. I did pull out some WIPs that I had not worked on in a while. Last Flosstube, I wanted to show you close up my Christmas cactus. It always blooms in November. So this bloom came completely off, but the other side of the Christmas cactus is in bloom. So it's pretty. Every November is when it blooms. So, all right, the first piece I have is Juggling Snowballs by Tangled Threads and Things. This was in Just Cross Stitch magazine. December 2022 Cross Stitch magazine. That is it. So I did have blue fabric. I still have it in the hoop. I hope that's okay. That's wrong. This is right. These are the buttons, and this is the scarf. So I have quite a bit to do yet. It's 14 count Aida, and it's called Aegean Aqua, Aegean Aqua. And I'm using all the called for DMC. The 14 count Aida came from Silk Weaver Fabrics. So that is that one. Like I said, I hadn't worked on that in a while, and I did get that out and did some stitching. The next piece I have is called Be Thankful, Cottage Country Needleworks. I have my notes up here rather than down at the bottom since I'm not wearing my glasses. I can see, but I have to look closer. This is Be Thankful, Country Cottage Needleworks. Be Thankful. All DMC, I used 28 count linen. And this was a cross stitch challenge Thanksgiving holiday week from Stitching 911. So she said to find an object in your chart that starts with a letter from the word thankful, or you can use something that's food or family and friends in the chart that reminds you of food, family, and friends. And there was another item that she suggested. So let's see, Stitching 911 did that, and she also said that, I think I said this, if it starts with a letter, any letter from thankful, you can use that. So I thought, well, Be Thankful is perfect, and I hadn't worked on that in a while. So she only asked that in the beginning you show a before picture, and then when the challenge is finished, you show an after. So this, I did Thankful, and what I did was finished the whole word thankful, and then I finished this pumpkin down here. That was not finished. So that is Be Thankful. I'm happy with that one. I think it's pretty. Neighbors below me moved out, and there are workers downstairs today. It's Saturday, but there are workers downstairs today, and they have been making a lot of noise. The neighbors hadn't been here long. They moved in this summer, and all of a sudden they left, so there's quite a bit of noise down there. I don't know. It sounded like the workers are renovating the bathroom, which was renovated before the couple moved in. So they're just making a lot of noise. I hope you can't hear it. The next thing I have is, I remember what Stacy Stitching 911 asked is, stitch 500 new stitches. So, but I don't have the app where it counts my stitches. So I'm not sure if I probably did stitch 500. The next piece I worked on is Tea Time Birds by Lesley Teare. DMC even weave 28 count. And I'll show you what I've done on here. I'm keeping it in the hoop because it's small, but I did get a lot done. Let me put this behind it. So I did get more of the bird done. Let me hold that the right way. So I only have a little bit more to do in here and the black for the eyes. Hold it up close. And again, this is the pattern. So I will work on that again. That is Lesley Teare. And it's called Tea Time Birds. I live in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and there's a lot going on. We are known as the Christmas city in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and this is a busy, busy time of year. We have something called Christkindl Mart, which are a lot of vendors, and it's in Bethlehem. They have horse and carriage rides. The city is really pretty. I don't have a picture of this because I think it was a free pattern from Jardin Prive, and I have a picture on my phone, which I'm using my phone to record, and if you want to know what it is, I can post it. Jardin Prive Christmas. I had red Ada. So I worked on this a little bit. I'm sorry about the threads at the top. I worked a little bit on the notes. Oh, it's called Red Christmas, Jardin Prive. I used red Ada and B5200. This was also a stitchy weekend with Stitching 911 on Facebook page. I worked on these trees over here. All of this had been done, and part of this. So I continued with this part, and then I did the 3 trees and the snowflake and the heart. So it's called Red Christmas. I'll have this listed in the note section. Hope you can see all that. I'll go slow. I'll try. Yeah. So I did a little bit of work on that. I'd love to know what you are working on. If you leave a comment. I'm always interested in what other people are doing. The next piece I have to show you is called Season's Greetings. I showed this before because I was working on it. It is Country and Colonial stitches. Country and Colonial stitches, Season's Greetings, and I am doing this. This white tree, I'm making gold. Because I asked my viewers, my last Flosstube, if they thought I should use gold, and several of you said, yeah, try the gold metallic. I'm not stitching this. So when I'm finished, this will be a giveaway. And let me show you. I did use a light DMC, the thread is light gold. I used white 3865 for the white trees. Now this, I have to keep going with the top, but I wanted to do the trees. And there they are. The Ada is, it's not Ada. I think it's linen. It's from Stash. So I don't know. I want to try to get this so I'm not. There we go. I like the gold. And I had to pull some of the gold out because they're snowflakes actually. And I went all the way, I went pretty far across with the gold. So I had to take some of that out. I'm going to keep going with that gold tree. Let me show you the pattern again. That is it. It won't be done this year, but I'm hoping it will be done. I'll get it out every now and then. What I do, I think I'm going to do WIP Go. I did WIP Go, not this year, but I did WIP Go last year. I'm going to do WIP Go again and put some of these pieces in so that I do work on them often throughout the year. The thread I'm using is, for the green trees, I usually use floss drops, but I don't have floss drops. I'm using 503 for the tree. So it's a pretty green. If you want to know more about it, let me know in the comments or send me an email. I often say that I should have a WIP parade, but I have so many WIPs. And I don't want to have you tune in for a long time and get bored. I think that you would get bored. But if anyone does want to see a WIP parade, let me know and I will put one together. The next piece that I worked on is Portrait of Veronica. And this is a Mirabilia. I used 32 count star sapphire linen and DMC. I did get all my material from 123 Stitch. And this is her. I'm going to change the chair because I'm not crazy about brown. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the chair. If you have any thoughts, let me know. I know that as stitchers, we tend to like certain colors, and some colors we're not crazy about. So I'm not crazy about the color brown for anything. So let me know if you have any ideas. I'm going to bend down because I have to get my board. Let me know if you have any ideas about what color I could make that chair, the back of that chair. And here she is. I did get a little farther. I started stitching over this way. Some more of the black. Get closer. I want to stitch on her more often than not because I love the color green. Well, I like a lot of colors, but I do like the green in this design. That's really what attracted me. Isn't it pretty? So I want to get more of her dress done. It's pretty. This is my bag from Fat Quarter Shop. This fits nicely in here, even with the hoop. So I do use hoops. I can't stitch in hand because I feel like my stitches are not, I like my stitches to be kind of tight, and when I stitch in hand, one stitch might be looser than the other. So, and that bothers me. Now, I have a lot of threads on this one because I was stitching on this. I belong to the Embroiderers Guild of America, and our local chapter, we go to a historical society, and they had a Christmas weekend, so we stitched Saturday and Sunday. So I was there Saturday all day from 9:30 till about 4, and I'm sorry, excuse me. I keep putting this where I can't reach it. So I took a piece that was kind of colonial, and it's called Elizabeth Bennet of Jane Austen. It was a freebie. I don't know if it's a freebie anymore, by Twin Peak Primitives. I'm using the Anchor Black thread 0403, and I'm using 18 count antique white Ada. So I took this with me because what I did was I stitched like the outer part, and then I could just fill in. And I thought it was appropriate because it was, it looks colonial. So I have all my thread down here because I wanted to keep it with me when I was working at stitching at my table. So this is her so far. And then I went out this way to start the book that she's reading. So I thought, okay, I need to stop because when we were all finished with our day, and from now I'll work at home on this because I want to make sure the book is stitched correctly. So I don't know what's better. Give me your opinion on the Black Anchor or the DMC 310. I did like Black Anchor, but now I'm thinking, 310's not so bad anyway. So let me know your thoughts. I'd like to know which black you stitch with. And some of the white I change. I do like B5200, and I think it's, the other white is 38. What is the other white? Can't remember, 3876 maybe? I'm not sure. But I do like that white for some things also. So the white doesn't bother me, but the black does. Especially if it's a silhouette like that. It's, you know, I don't know if I should have used 310, but I chose the Anchor thread for that one. So we'll see how it looks. I did another silhouette for my daughter. It was called, I think it was called Evening Prayer, which I bought in Williamsburg, Virginia, actually. She bought it for me. And then I stitched it, and she liked it so much that I had it framed and I gave it to her. And that was also a silhouette, which was really pretty. And at the time, I wasn't writing down what fabric I used, what floss I used, but I'm sure back in the day it was DMC 310. So when I do go visit her, she lives in South Carolina with her family. And when I do go visit, I'm hoping over Christmas, since I didn't get there at Thanksgiving, I'm hoping to maybe compare the two and see which which thread actually looks better. So the other thing, I did mention the giveaway winners. I ordered this cross stitch Christmas mystery box from Annabellas. And I just want to show you a few things that came in this box. When I started watching Flosstube during the pandemic, I came across Annabellas, and that was my first piece that I ordered from a shop that at the time she was in Florida. Now she's not in Florida. She has a shop now. And I watched pretty many Flosstubers, and when I saw her shop, I went to her website and I ordered from her. So what comes in here in the box, in the kit, was the 12 Days of Christmas. And all of those patterns are inside this booklet. All 12 that we can stitch. And then she sent us another pattern called Christmas Salt Box Home by Country and Primitive Cross Stitch Designs. That's pretty. I like that, which I will do. And then she gave us material for those 12 ornaments. She gave us the backing, the backing and the Ada, and bows. There's felt in here. She has a winter box now, mystery winter box. She gave us this little notebook, which I'm always writing notes. I'm always writing things down. And this little, I love these. I use these all the time. Little pouches. In fact, when we had our embroidery guild luncheon, I ordered these, and these were favors at each table. And then we put, what did we have inside? I should know because I'm the one who prepared them. We had Hershey Kisses and some mints, and I ordered something else from Amazon that we used. I'll tell you, my mind, I'll blame COVID. We got a Jingle Bell. Ribbon. Floss. Floss drops with a little bell. Let me move it away so you can see the floss drops. Number 1, Partridge in a Pear Tree. I think they're all, let me see what they, Partridge. Oh yeah, look at that. Partridge in a Pear Tree. 2 turtle doves. Isn't that cute? 3 French hens. So yeah, it goes all the way up. So that it's a really cute box. I really like it. We got I think that's a seam ripper. A candy cane. So that was a really nice box. And I didn't have time to look at to order the winter box, but so I'll see. I have so many projects that maybe I'll wait until the next one comes around. That's it for my Flosstube. I'll just keep stitching on things. Like I said, I'm going to do WIP so I need to get that, decide on what I'm going to stitch for WIP Go. And there's another one out called Acrostic. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I Once Upon a Stitch had done acrostic, so I want to look more into that, and I think that I will probably do that too, because that looked like fun. Lori is her name from Once Upon a Stitch. So I do want to look into that. So if you have any questions about my WIPs, let me know. And if you did see something in the past and you'd like to see it again, or want me to stitch on it, let me know in the comments or send me an email, and I'll pull it out and stitch on it. So that's it with WIPs, and I don't have a giveaway this time, but next time I will. So my Thanksgiving, I couldn't go to South Carolina. I had to cancel my flight because I had COVID. Now, 2 days before Thanksgiving, I started to feel better, but I canceled my trip that prior Sunday, and I felt I shouldn't be traveling, and I wasn't sure if I would be testing negative. I tested negative on Thanksgiving Day, and I was feeling better. So I went to my daughter, who lives near me, and my granddaughters, and it was nice. It was quiet, so it was nice, and so that I was just so tired with my COVID. I thought I had a cold, and it wasn't. When I tested, I was positive. So I will go down to South Carolina in December. They're driving home on the Friday before Christmas, that weekend. So they'll be here for a few days over Christmas and then drive back, and I might drive back down with them and then decide when I want to come home. I can always book a flight anytime to come back home. So those are my plans, and I always take stitching along because I do nothing when I'm there, which is nice. My daughter does everything, and so it'll be relaxing. Now, the cancer that was removed from my nose has healed nicely. This red spot you see, that's from the bandage. That will go away because I don't wear the bandage at home. It's healing nicely. You can't even really tell that I had surgery there. It's healing nicely, and I do see my surgeon on December the 20th. So the skin graft that she did looks nice. I think she'll be happy with it. I had told her I didn't care what it looked like because I'm, in my 60s, and she said to me that it was important to her that it heals nicely. So I think she's going to be real happy with it. So I do wear a bandage when I go out, because sometimes I wear a mask if I'm out where there are a lot of people, and I wear a bandage and then I wear the mask because I don't want the mask rubbing on that because it's still healing. When I'm at the animal shelter doing my cleaning, I will wear a mask there. So, yeah, and I think that's about it. I hope that everyone enjoys the holidays, and I know things are very sad. If you're not with family, I hope that everyone has friends that they can gather with, or maybe talk on the phone, call on the phone. I know that my mother always made phone calls during the holidays, especially to those who lost loved ones. And so I hope that everyone has a nice Christmas. Speaking of my mother, she passed away December the 10th, 2016, which is tomorrow. So that's 7 years ago, and it doesn't seem like 7 years ago. seems like only a few years ago that she passed away, so time really flies. And you know, the older we get, the fewer relatives we have. The old folks are gone, aunts, uncles, friends, so the family dwindles down and it becomes very quiet. So and that's how Thanksgiving was here. We're not doing the running around that we used to do, like going to in-laws, going to parents, you know, visiting with aunts and uncles. That's no more. So things do change as we get older, but I just hope that I'm wishing everyone a nice Christmas. I don't think I will be here before Christmas, but if I am, I'll show you what I've been working on. And yeah, so COVID kind of kicked my butt. I was just extremely tired. So now I'm going to say I have more pep in my step. Because I'm getting a lot done. I'm back to running errands again and going to the shelter and picking up my granddaughters from the school bus and, you know, helping my daughter take them here and there. So yeah, it's all good. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm going to put my glasses on again, and sorry for the glare, but I did cover everything. So thank you for watching my video. I hope that you liked what you see, and let me know in the comments or send me an email of what you might want to see more of. And Christmas is in 2 weeks, so maybe I'll be back for a short one before the holidays, just to say hi. And hope everyone is well. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. All right? Take care, everyone. Bye.